why you clicked on this video, I will make an assumption. You just started trading, right? Or investing. 2020 is your year, okay? You are a beginner. So you want to find out how to trade Bitcoin. Or you are an intermediate but you want to get better. Well, you didn't make any mistake by clicking on this video, because today I'm gonna show you my favorite technical analysis indicator and what trading strategy can come of it. So after you subscribe to this channel, and before we dig any deeper into this powerful indicator, let the guy roar. Ooh, that was something, huh? Okay, I'm pretty excited, because today I'm gonna introduce you to my favorite indicator. And this will be the first time that we're mentioning this indicator on this channel. So that's great, you are making the history with me. Now, in the past, on this channel and on our previous videos, we already talked about some indicators like volume or like this guy's moving averages. If you haven't, I'll leave you a link. Check our video on moving averages so that you don't skip the lessons. Back to school, be a good boy or girl. So what is this indicator that I'm secretly holding back that will open your mind and your chakras? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it really isn't nothing special that you probably already heard on YouTube community. It's the RSI, Relative Strength Index. I personally really enjoy this indicator because it's giving me a fair perspective on when the price of Bitcoin or any asset is at any moment. Is it good opportunity to buy or sell? And where we stand in an uptrend, downtrend, bullish, bearish. Now RSI is a fairly simple looking indicator, which is plus in my opinion. It consists of this line of relative strength index and consists of the two borders, the upper band of 70 and the lower band of 30. Now, relative strength index can go from 0 to 100, and it really can be used in so many ways. We will mention just a few of them today here. Well, I will give you my personal experience, how I'm using it, because probably that's why you came here, right? Just to mention, we are on the 3-day chart of Bitcoin. Why 3-day? Well, it's big enough, but lower time frame enough that we're talking about trading for beginners, not investing. If we go to the lower time frame, we are still in the trading range, but if we go to the, let's say, weekly chart, then I think we can probably start talking about investing, not trading, because it's probably a bigger time frame and you're supposed to be holding a certain asset, in this case Bitcoin, for a prolonged period. We are talking about months, even years. So 3-day chart will probably hit the spot for this example. Let me just mention that this lines of 70 and the downward 30 can be worked according to your personal wishes and experiences. You can change that 70 to become 80, you can change to become 60. Whatever suits your trading style, this is the default. Of course, you can make 30 look 20 or 40 or anything you want. Also, let me mention that this line, RSI itself, it's a 14 period RSI. So it means that it looks back to the 14 candles from the point you are researching. That is also manageable and for you left to change if you want. You don't have to use a 14 period, you can use 10, 20, 50, 5, I don't care. With time and with experience, you will learn what suits you best. Personally, sometimes I use the default settings, sometimes I use the 20 period. Of course, when you use the bigger period, you will have fewer signals, but the more strong ones. If you use the lower period, you will have more signals, but some of those will be fake signals. But as I rant about this indicator, what is the Relative Strength Index in reality? Well, obviously, duh, it's a technical indicator used in analysis of financial markets. We will be using it in analysis of crypto markets. It charts the current and historical strength or weakness of the stock or crypto that you are researching. Important thing to notify is that it's a momentum oscillator. That means that it measures the velocity and the magnitude of price movements. What is momentum? The rate of the rise or fall in price. In one simple line, I will say to you that RSI provides signals that tell investors or traders to buy when the security is oversold and to sell when it is overbought. Okay, let's work this a little bit. Let's remove those moving averages for now, although we love them. We'll really love them and appreciate it. They're good fellows. For now, we will remove them so we can focus on the Relative Strength Index. So, as we are on the 3-day chart of Bitcoin versus dollar, you are seeing the Bitcoin price from the beginning of, not from the beginning, let's say from the middle of the 2019 till this day. Around here is 2020. So let's dive into our Relative Strength Index and see in our first case how we can generate based on it buy and sell signals. We have practically a perfect example in my opinion. Where here, okay, now what's happening in there? Pretty simple stuff. Point this out to you. There you go. This is our buy signal, right? Why? We crossed below the 30 line and the RSI is telling us, man, this price is oversold. This could be a great time to get in. Okay, Mr. RSI, I'll get in. In this case, the RSI was below the 30 line, around 10 days. So you had a period of 10 days to get in the vehicle, all the way to this point. Let me point it out on the price. So, if you entered here, and exited here, because this crossing of the 70 on the upper band, we were becoming oversold. And that is market's way of telling us, get out, start to get out, it's starting to get dangerous, the momentum is too far. Okay, that was bad acting, but you get the drill. You also had even bigger time frame to get out, about 20 days. So, will this signal generate you any money? Well, let's find out. I will assume you entered not at the real bottom, because that is the real difficult part. Let's assume that you entered somewhere in this region, and that would be a great thing for you. Let's assume that you entered around 5,500 or 6,000. Let's be fair, add that you exited around, let's say, 11,500. So, do the math. 11,500 minus 5,500. Do we have a jackpot or what? Did you just made $6,000? Yes, you did. So, extra profitable strategy. What to say about this? In conclusion, if you want to put your brain on autopilot, buy when it's below 30, sell when it's above 70. And that is pretty simple in my opinion. And case number 2, how can you use RSI other than overbought and oversold? Well, we can use it with divergence. What is divergence? Divergence is when the price of, in this example, Bitcoin going, for example, up, but the indicator is starting to go down. So the price is diverging from the indicator itself. They are not in the same direction. This could be an early sign of trend reversal. I have a perfect example here for you, so stick around. But do you see it for yourself? I see one perfect example. If you see, do let me know. If we take this peak from the May of last year, that was something in here, and we take this peak 1 month after the signal, and we are somewhere in this region at the peak. What do you see? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing divergence. And what divergence is this? It's a bearish divergence. How's that? Well, pretty simple. The RSI is telling us that we are going down. It already formed a downtrend with a lower high. But on the contrary, Bitcoin is saying, nope, upward trajectory. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the divergence in its purest form. Price is going up, indicator is going down. How can you use it? Pretty simple. On this second peak, you are getting out. Why? Well, the indicator is warning you that the price will start to return. So, ladies and gentlemen, this indicator is giving us so many answers. And it looks so simple. One line between the two borders. My advice to you, check out these videos that are popping out right now. Who knows what information is hiding in the dark. See ya!